I'm glad you the only one in here right now. But hey, boo, hey, let's start this shit over. So I was picking up on the fact. I started this at 8:39. It's 8:42 right now. So we like 3 minutes in and it ain't no sound. Child, please. But look, somebody fucked up over you. So anyway, how I began this, let's go back, right? So somebody could be getting bad news about the fact that you are exactly who you say you are. That you're this confident, secure boss bitch. You're queen bee, especially like if I'm talking to a divine feminine energy. If you're a divine masculine, I feel like somebody is seeing your royal status as a king. And I just got a notification. Um, for some of you, your coworkers or the people that you work with, your colleagues in your industry, whatever, they're finally seeing you now. For others of you, there is going to be like a scandal that may come out in regards to like a workplace affair, and somebody is going to feel like an asshole. But I feel like somebody also is going to learn their lesson. Now, for some of you, um, you have a boss that is missing you, is missing the work and the effort that you would put into your job. Now, for some of you too, and I'm just channeling this, but you could be winning a court case. You could be winning a court case in regards to maybe harassment that you've experienced at work. For others of you, you could have worked with or met your person at work, or quote unquote while on the job. For some of you too, it's either people that you work with, people you used to work with, people that you used to deal with. They're getting readings on you, or they're watching readings. Like for if they know your sign, they're watching readings for your sign to get information on you, because they're not in your life anymore. I also feel like many of you have bossed up, or you will be bossing up, and there are going to be people that you're leaving behind. Um, and they're going to be fucked up over you. So they might be getting readings on you. There are certain people, certain exes too, that are getting readings on you because, again, like I said before, and it's showing in the cards, you rejected these people. You pushed these people out of your life. They don't have any access, any power over you anymore. And I feel like their lack of control over you has them messed up. Yep, look, confirmation. Yep, they're feeling like shit. For some of you, these people are getting drunk or they're drinking all the time. Yeah, because they have to look at you or your life from the outside. You need a wristband. And they don't have a wristband, whoever this is. Um, for some of you too, you're going to be tempted by people from your past a lot, especially in the coming weeks, is what I'm hearing. They're going to use like the coming holidays as an excuse to get in contact with you, to invite you out to certain parties and things like that. Majority of you need to turn these people down. It's not going to, like, even if you change, that don't mean that these people have changed, that you will be um going back around, if that makes sense. A lot of these people only want to come back around because they're fed up with their own lives, and they're feeling the regret of maybe the separation between the two of you. For some of you, you could be getting stalked by an ex, whether you know it or not. Just being real. Me telling you this right now could be kind of triggering. Um, But also for some of you, you don't care. Like it's kind of on some let them watch type shit. 8:38 on the timer, as I said that. For some of you, you're realizing something. You're shit. For some of you, you're realizing you're fed up with a certain cycle. Maybe for maybe with somebody running from you. Yeah, you're choosing to live a better life, and this may shock someone because you're turning your back on them, or at least to them that's how it's going to feel. But I feel like you're in a cycle where maybe you love and hate how things are going, or maybe this I was hearing at first you're loving and hating yourself. And I don't want to say that, oh, and I just got a notification. And I don't want to say that it's completely quote unquote because of this person, but I do feel like maybe they're making you look at yourself differently for what you're accepting. For some of you, this person, they may have a sex addiction, so they cheated on you. Yeah. And you're learning to become happily single. For some of you, they love you and hate you because you've become happily single. You're seeming to be more happy now than you were with them. For some of you, too, there are people from your past that you may have left behind because they cheated on you or something like that. Peace, good morning. Um, and they know that it's too late. Yeah. For some of you, you're finding out the shocking news that your person has been cheating on you the entire time, or just started back cheating. I don't know. But basically, you're ending a cycle and choosing to do you and saying goodbye ultimately. This person could be watching you from secret accounts because they're ashamed. They feel guilty. They're carrying guilt with them because they know that they had a great relationship with you. Or for some of you, if it never got off the ground, they could have had a great relationship with you. For some of you, you may have a restraining order against this person, which is why they're using secret accounts to watch you. I'm hearing Anita Baker caught up in the rapture of love. So for some of you, this person is definitely still in love with you, but they know that they have no more access to your life. Um, they could be calling you from like fake numbers and things like that. This person could be picked up by the police. For some of you, you could have children with this person. Yeah, look, confirmation. This person, they still love you. They just know that they can't come near you. For some of you, without you calling the police. Just being real. I know. I know. I see it. Yeah. They got bad credit with you, got bad credit with the law. They got bad credit with God right now. Like, Spirit is really side eyeing this motherfucker, whoever it is, but they definitely is punishing them. For some of you, this person is locked up right now. Meanwhile, you loving on yourself and your family. For some of you, you're on your grind right now. You may have multiple jobs at this time, or at least you're making a way for yourself to have multiple streams of income at this time. Yeah, you're seeing wish fulfillment. For some of you, you're looking at yourself differently. You're speaking to yourself differently. Other people are approaching you differently because you're presenting a different person to the world now based off of how you're pouring into yourself. For some of you, spirit is going to tell you or has already told you what you need to do to open up other streams of income for yourself. You're about to get started with that. For some of you, you're seeing your own true colors. You're finally seeing yourself the way that God sees you, if that makes sense. And it's certain people around you who never wanted you to see that part of yourself, they can't cope with it. Yeah. For some of you, you're seeing these people for who they are, and although it's heartbreaking or whatever, like, you're choosing to move on and let go, which may be hard for them. It may even be hard for you, but I feel like for the most part, it's like they weren't giving you maybe the same energy that you were giving them. I also feel like too, people who may have hurt you in the past, um, they're seeing like all of that energy come back towards them. For some of you, these people are having like mental breakdowns. They're experiencing a lot of drama in their life. Meanwhile, you're free. Yeah, even through heartbreak, you still held on to your faith. For some of you too, you were straight up dealing with a hope. For some of you, this person tried to put you on the back burner, acting like they were busy all the time and couldn't really commit to this relationship. Um, for some of you, you were this person's side piece, or they had a side baby on you. For some of you, this person could have been abusive as well. They made you very anxious. Now, for some of you too, while this person is getting locked up and all of that, you're with somebody brand new, having a new baby, a new relationship, things like that. For some of you, even if you're not having a new baby with this person, you could have children already, and this person is gonna love your children the same way that they love you, um, as if it was their own child. I don't feel like there would be any separation. For some of you too, the person that you were dealing with could have been someone that you had a child with, and they only wanted things their way. For some of you, you started mirroring back to them the energy that they were giving you, and that's when the shit began. For some of you, this person, I'm getting a notification. Um, this person may have only wanted things their way. Um, Maybe when it came to your children, your relationship. This person is very selfish, whoever it is. Um, Maybe the simplest questions, you guys will get into an argument. For others of you, this person used to start arguments with you just so that they could go out and cheat. For some of you too, someone that you have a child with, you're gonna get the phone call that they were being an asshole towards somebody else, and they ended up dying. For some of you, this person was horrible to you while you were pregnant. Some of you may have even experienced like a miscarriage with this person, and they were horrible with you when that happened. They became very distant from you. Now, for others of you too, you have a divine masculine who's coming in, but there could still be karmics tied to this person. For others of you too, I feel like maybe when you started this relationship with this person, you viewed them as a divine masculine, but eventually that 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 view of them, that vibration, it didn't line up. It went away. For some of you, they started off as a divine masculine, they ended up karmic. Also, for some of you too, um, whether the baby was the baby came to fruition or not. For some of you, like spirit is really stressing this. So for some of you, this was always a question in the back of your mind. Did this person ever get somebody else pregnant? I don't know if y'all can hear the horns outside, but confirmation, they did. I don't know if the baby came to fruition. For some of you, it did. For others of you, whoever the chick was, she was only trying to get money out of that person, and it wasn't no baby, or at least if it was a baby, the baby was not theirs. I feel like whoever this person is, even if this shit is old that I'm talking about, y'all, like this shit could be real old, and you like, girl, how you know my business? Like you with somebody that is an actual divine masculine that's not gonna switch up on you right now, right? But it's like this person, for some of you, it's the holiday season. Why this energy is showing up? It's because this person really is losing sleep and would love to talk to you. Maybe how they did in the beginning of what used to be your relationship. You feel me? Like they may finally see that they were reckless with you and that they really did hurt your feelings. That they should have been sweeter to you. Um, for some of you, this person is going to wish that they reached out sooner. Yeah, there's the confirmation on they wish they never hurt your feelings. Like spirit is really showing this person, whoever it is, they're showing this person the truth. They're showing this person the truth about you. They're showing this person the truth about who maybe they were dealing with on the side, or for some of you, who they left you for. And remember earlier we saw the spiritual gifts card. So for some of you, you could be spiritual. Um, yeah, this person didn't see your divinity until it was too late. For some of you, this person left you on red. For some of you, this person thought that you were doing love spells and shit on them. Or that you would do some type of spell work against them. Like if you got mad or whatever, like for some of you, this person knows that, quote unquote, that spiritual shit works. They know it, whoever this is. Like they've seen it for themselves in some way, maybe in a negative aspect only. Um, for some of you, they only know like the quote unquote commercial version of magic and how it looks and things like that. So they were kind of they backstabbed themselves when you two came into contact because they didn't really treat you how they should have. Now, for others of you, whoever this person is from your past or that you're leaving in the past, they're gonna be upset because they're gonna find out, like I said before, that you're in a different relationship. It's kind of like while they were being hot and cold, they left room for somebody else to come in hot. For some of you too, this person tried to play you either while y'all were married or engaged. Ooh, this giving that Mariah the scientist. And what's her man name? I don't know, that boy. Anyway, it's kind of like for some of you, this person is only like popping the question because you become cold towards them. You've pulled your energy back. Like it's some here damn shit. Like it's not real. For some of you too, you gotten married or engaged behind closed doors, and nobody knows that you have the attachment that you do to your person, or knows that you have this connection, they think that you're not, and I'm getting a notification, they think that you're not committed to anything or anybody. For many of you, you're walking around and presenting to the world as if you're single, but you're married or engaged behind closed doors, or you're in a committed relationship behind closed doors. I'm getting smoke and mirrors. So for some of you, yeah, some smoke and mirror shit going on, but it's because spirit told you to do that, because it's a lot of people who wouldn't be happy about whatever this connection is. Like spirit has you waiting on the right time. I feel like before this is revealed, because it's a lot of people whose egos are going to be destroyed, and who may try to send chaos towards your relationship or your person or you yourself. Remember, we saw that stalker energy at the beginning, y'all. Like, share, and subscribe while you're here. Thanks for being here. Um, Whoever finds out that you're in this new relationship, this ex, whoever, shit, it could be your person's ex or ex is, hell, it could be both of y'all. It could be people around both of you too that don't find benefit in y'all being in relationships. I've said this before too. Like, many of you could, you're one person when you're committed, and you're another person when you're single. Well, obviously, right? But yeah, y'all, it's something with this. For some of you too, the fact that you have elevated and you've gone through this glow up, that even if you're not with anyone, um, the fact that you're loving yourself more, that you're pouring into yourself more, it is stirring up some shit within other people, because they never wanted to see you succeed. They never wanted to see you happy again. They never wanted to see you happy again. And that was always like their quote unquote best kept secret. For some of you, even while married to them or committed to them, they were a phony motherfucker behind the scenes the whole time, because they were never happy for you. For some of you, when you spiritually elevated, this person knew that all of their secrets would be revealed. For some of you, they even tried to gaslight you a whole lot just so that they could kind of throw you off, if that makes sense. And that's something that you don't have to quote unquote look for. Um, for many of you, like this new relationship that you're in, your person gives you reassurance because they know what the fuck you've been through in your past. Any other messages, Spirit? Oh yeah, somebody in their feelings. Because you love yourself and you're holding your love and your energy back. You've been reborn into something and someone brand new. Yep. For some of you, you're going into hermit mode, either by yourself or with your person. For some of you too, um, you're spending the holidays with your person because your family doesn't like your person or has talked too much shit about your person for you, whether your person knows this or not. For some of you too, there were people that had to be removed from your life so that you could have this success. Like spirit was holding certain shit back because, and I've said this in other readings, in like I want to say in November and the earlier part of maybe even this month. It was one of those, spirit was holding this gift for you or holding this bag for you, but you had to get away from certain people, or you had to distance yourself from certain people just so that you could get clear. Maybe you needed to balance yourself out and follow your own light. Yeah. was certain people you had to get away from, certain people you couldn't share things with. You had like new plans to do certain things, and it was certain people that you couldn't tell because they would have doubted it. For some of you, they would have doubted how far you could go with something, how successful it would be. For some of you, this is why spirit isolated you for a minute, or maybe put you into hermit mode, because you needed to see for yourself how successful you would be. Maybe your mind has been messed up. That's part of maybe childhood trauma that you've experienced. There, nine of wands, is that maybe you were afraid of the success that you would have. For some of you, it's how your family would feel about the success that you have. Ooh, that's definitely the truth. It's taking you a really long time to get where you are mentally. Some of you are definitely an overthinker. I also feel like if you are wondering if you're going to get a good response out of something, if that's what you've been thinking about, maybe it's financially related, maybe it's law related, I'm not sure. Um, you're going to get good news. For some of you, too, something that you wanted to do since you were a child, you're finally going to be able to do it. Or something that you've wanted to do for your children, you're finally able to do it, or finally going to be able to do it. Maybe this is just yourself, something that you wanted to do for yourself. You're finally going to be able to do it. Like spirit is making room for you. But I feel like you're also making room for yourself, if that makes sense. For some of you, too, somebody that could have been trying to hold up some money from you, or take some money from you, I don't feel like they're going to be able to do that. I feel like a judge or something is going to force this person's hand, force them to pay you. For others of you too, I feel like you're manifesting a large sum of money or a large payout, or for something to go in your favor so that you will receive that you're about to. Whoever this was, they intentionally tried to manipulate you to keep this from you. They may have tried to use love to do it. This definitely could be a family member, could be somebody you were in a relationship with at one time, so could be somebody that you have children with. But I feel like something is coming full circle, and you've been protected from the bullshit, protected from the devil, protected from people's evil manipulation as well. For some of you, people have been sending you negative energy, have been intentionally doing spell work, and have been trying to send all types of entities and all types of shit over to you. It's not working, and it's not going to work, because for some of you, they're going to continue to do this. I'm gonna let you know now. But you see this bubble that's around her, you're surrounded by protection. For some of you too, like look, both bubbles sitting next to each other. For some of you, the love of your person protects you. And I just got a text message. Something is coming full circle for you, for sure. Um, I'm hearing finally, and then there's like a sigh of relief. For some of you too, if you notice this infinity sign on her arm, you have been going through something for forever, and I feel like it's finally coming to completion. Although it was very heavy energy, I'm hearing pressure makes diamonds. I feel like although you were hardened, um, spirit could have toughened you up a little bit. Your heart wasn't hardened. It could have went cold for a little bit, but spirit was like, somebody turned the furnace on, and they warmed it back up. Now, whether they used you, and I just got a notification, whether they used you or somebody else to do it, it still happened. It still happened. Yeah. Somebody tried to, somebody tried to fight you for your wish fulfillment. They tried to fight you for what's yours, what's divinely yours, is what I'm hearing. For some of you, whatever you're about to receive, you're owed this spiritually and physically. For some of you too, you've been experiencing a lot of spiritual warfare. That's about to come to an end. For some of you, you've been in spiritual court too, and I'm hearing too in and out of spiritual court. Because I feel like people, and I'm channeling this off of that 501s. People kept trying to challenge you. For others of you too, you were in and out of spiritual court because, again, it was a lot of people who were throwing things at you, and it's basically like challenging you is like challenging God directly. Like you have an anointing on you. That's why this bubble is here. It's certain people who were never meant to challenge you who did, and like they're not fighting you, although they think they are. For some of you, these people know for sure that you're spiritual. They definitely think you've thrown at them, but you didn't. For some of you, you literally let the divine handle it. For some of you too, you can have a cat, or you need to get a cat. For some of you, within the next 5 to 9 weeks or months, you're going to get a cat or need to get one. It's for your spiritual protection because of how successful you are or will become. It's a lot of people who are going to throw negative energy at you. Your cat's energy, um, and that's kind of like their spiritual job, is to remember how I started the reading with hold the line, is to hold the line. They're part of your defense, your spiritual defense. They're also going to be a companion or a familiar to you. This animal is also going to bring you luck. And I just got a notification. For some of you, all of this, all of these trials and tribulations that you've gone through, this was spirit making you tougher for where you're going to be at. Some of you are stepping straight into the spotlight, especially with that Leo energy and the star card here. For some of you, you're stepping into into the light or into the spotlight because of your words with that Aquarius energy. Your intellect. For some of you, it's your heart. It's how kind you are. It's how you give to others. Some of you are starting a nonprofit. It's how you heal. Um, you may be helping people heal. Some of you are opening a spiritual shop or a spiritual business of some sort. You may end up selling crystals, or you sell crystals now. Some of you need to buy new crystals. Amethyst could be one. I'm hearing an amethyst tower. You could have that in your home. Some of you also need to get into yoga. This scene, and it just dawned on me right now, and I've never quote unquote seen that before when I've used these cards. But there's a movie that's based off of a book by Zora Neale Hurston. It's called Their Eyes Were Watching God. This reminds me of when Janie, which is the lead feminine character, she jumps into the water and somebody asks her, Janie, what you doing? And she said, I'm watching God. And she's literally floating on her back, looking up at the sky, at the sun. For some of you, you need to take your ass and get in some water, especially like if you live in a warmer climate or you have access to maybe a pool that's heated. Some of you are going to have to wait until summer, though, depending on where you live. For others of you, I feel like you took a leap of faith and knew that God was going to carry you. It's kind of given Jesus and Peter in the Bible when Jesus is that Peter? I think it's Peter. When he told him to come walk out on the water, he was standing out on the water. And was telling him to keep your eyes on me. So for some of you, you throughout the bullshit, you've kept your eyes on the divine, like sight unseen for some of you as well. And due to that, your favor is changing. Yeah, you invested in spirit no matter how long things took. You waited on God, you waited on your ancestors to I'm hearing give you the green light. Feel like you got it now, baby. For others of you, you're about to receive a harvest, a long awaited harvest. And for some of you, spirit is stressing like it needs to be said that, oh, and I'm about to cry. Y'all not going to have me crying this morning. Um, Whatever this is, nobody can take from you. It's really yours. It's not going to be a switcheroo, nothing like that. Mistletoe, holly, deers, reindeer could be significant. These branches remind me of antlers. For some of you, you felt hunted. For some of you, you've had to stay like on the move. I feel like you're finally about to be able to get some roots somewhere. Or you're finally about to be able to slow down and then, like I was just about to say, and enjoy life. Three of Cups. Message. Yep. I feel like all of your regrets are melting away. Like everything that you've lost, it I feel like it's finally gonna feel worth it. It's finally gonna feel worth it. For some of you too, even though you don't see this coming, you can still be focused on what you've lost. For some of you, focusing on what you lost is what helps bring all of this together, kind of like you're turning pain into power. You're looking at how to transmute this. For some of you, you took a major financial loss in the past too. That's why this is so celebrated. For some of you too, you've had to take your emotions out of your quote unquote options, if that makes sense. Or someone too could have tried to distract you with options. Take it however it resonates, y'all. For some of you too, you decided that you weren't going to be someone's option, that they couldn't have you on a roster. So you decided to change direction. For some of you too, You could be exploring your options in regards to separating yourself from a father figure. Some of you could be finally like moving out for the first time, or shoot, you're the father figure, or for some of you feminines, you're in your masculine energy right now because you're figuring something out. Maybe you're helping um your brother, your cousin, your son even figure out maybe which school they're going to, which college they're going to go to. For some of you, this is yourself. Like you're going to change careers maybe. For some of you, you're getting into travel or doing something internationally, something that'll be global. For some of you, that's where this money is coming from. And all these cups and stuff are the multiple streams of income. Hmm. For some of you, your emotions pushed you into the direction that you needed to go in. Yeah. For some of you, you definitely had to get out of your feelings and get into your bag and make some certain decisions. But I feel like it ends up being a good thing. Like whatever you decide on, it's still gonna make you happy. For some of you, you're not so codependent on someone anymore. That may make them feel away. I don't know why, y'all, but it may make them feel away. I feel like it could have something to do with the lack of control. And remember, we saw that earlier in the reading. It could have to do with the lack of control that they won't have over you, whether it's mentally. For some of you, it's definitely emotionally, which is why the King of Cups came out. And although he is very loving, he's because he's so loving, he knows how to come up out of those emotions too. He's the king. He knows how to control his emotions well. For some of you, you've had to be a bit more logical than emotional. Like if something isn't making you happy, like why stick with it, if that makes sense. For some of you, these are the people that you're associating yourself with. For some of you, people have isolated you on purpose and not shown you love on purpose. So you're choosing to move away from that. For some of you too, someone has been very emotionally unavailable and you're choosing to go where you're loved and being shown that. For some of you, you're moving away from or there are certain people that you're moving away from that you can't tell your good news to. For some of you, like, and they keep taking me back mentally to that Three of Cups. You have people around you that if you got married tomorrow, you wouldn't even tell them. And I feel like the fact that you wouldn't tell them, you're realizing, oh, you don't need to be around. You don't need to be around. For some of you too, it's fucking with you because spirit is awakening you to the fact that you have definitely had some secret haters who wanted to see you hurt, who didn't want to see you with like wish fulfillment and good things. They wanted you to stay in a low vibration with them. But the fact that you broke out of it, and for some of you even fell in love, like it got these people stuck. They got their head fucked up. For some of you, they feel like you betrayed them by falling in love or by loving yourself and elevating. Ain't that some shit? They got their head fucked up because you decided to choose better for yourself. I'm sorry, I don't mean to have you crying, baby. But like, yeah, you bounced back. you bounce back. Like, and it's taking a lot of prayer, a lot of devotion, a lot of dedication to yourself. For some of you, your person has pulled you out of very, very dark places. The person you with now, they've pulled you out of very dark places. And for some of you, it's because these past people have triggered the fuck out of you. They done resurfaced on some Knight of Wands energy in and out and shit. Like, for some of you, you have to deal with these people for whatever reason. And I don't know your life all the way or nothing like that. I'm just here delivering a message, right? But for some of you too, like, you've had to heal on your own. I don't know if y'all just heard all them horns of a confirmation. For some of you too, you have literal scars. I don't know if y'all can see her arm, but you have literal scars from past experiences, whether this was self-harm, trigger warning. I feel like too, with that plane flying over, you've been delivered from that. Um, my sister and I was just doing her 6 month read last night, and um I channeled the song by Pink, Just Like a Pill. And the lyric that came up was, "You're just like a pill. Instead of making me better, you keep making me ill." So for some of you, that's the experiences that you've gone through in the past, which made you completely afraid of receiving love. But I feel like once you allowed yourself to receive it, all of the anxiety, all of that shit went away. For some of you, you were finally able to sleep. For some of you, if this is the space that you're in now, I feel like that's going to come to an end. Whether this is the divine assisting you by bringing you this loved one in, or this is the divine working on you when they can, or you working on yourself. I feel like you're going to change your mind about something, and it's finally going to be able to give you peace. Or something is going to come in, some type of message, is finally going to be able to give you peace. Others of you, you're releasing yourself from the betrayals and the fears and stuff that you had from the past. You're not allowing it to affect you anymore. It's certain people that were around you that are no longer around you. You're not allowing it to affect you anymore. For some of you, you're going to get a tattoo that symbolizes the place where you are now and the place where you've grown from. For some of you, you're a lot more assertive. You speak up for yourself now. For some of you too, you make less impulsive decisions based off of emotion. Like, you're wiser now. For some of you, although you listen to your heart, you take your brain with you. That was a quote by Tupac. So you could be a Gemini. That could be significant. Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. You could have this in your chart. Um, Libra, Aquarius as well, with that Queen of Swords. And the Four of Swords, Ten of Swords, Nine of Swords. A lot of Swords energy. So for some of you, you are definitely maybe in your head right now, or you were. For some of you, you could be going through therapy with that Three of Pentacles and the Queen of Swords. Somebody is listening to you. For some of you too, that's how you're changing, because you finally have someone um, that listens, and they don't just listen to respond to like cuss you out or eat you up, if that makes sense. I'm glad you found me too. Peace. Oh, Kenneth. And I just got a notification. For some of you too, you're learning new skills and you're happy to do it. Some of you are going to get into drumming. Others of you like arts and crafts type things. Um, it doesn't necessarily have to be drumming either, but it could just be music related. Things are going to take off for you. For some of you too, a particular skill that you invest time and effort into learning is going to take you a lot further than what you initially thought it would. For some of you, this just starts off as a hobby, or um, something maybe you just do for fun, but spirit directing you. Spirit was being slick about it, I feel like. Because on the inside, this is something that you really do love, or that you'll grow to love. But I feel like it's going to shock you how abundant you become by really putting yourself out there. Now, for others of you, this is a divine relationship that's about to sneak up on you, or did sneak up on you when you weren't really even looking for it. Like, she got her heart locked up. Um, for some of you, you searched everywhere for love, but you didn't find it. You weren't searching in the right places, or it was something about divine time. Now that things are aligning, or now that things have aligned, like you're with the person that is meant to share your world. The song "Share My World," I think that's "Share My World" or "Share My Life" by Kem, could be significant. For some of you, you're everything that this person wants and needs. Hmm. For some of you, you made a fucking player fall in love. Look at you, with the fucking Knight of Wands and the Page of Cups. Like, this person could have been really fucking immature. Like, they've been this way since they were a teenager. Mary J. Blige, "Share My World" too. Yep, that could be significant. You could have definitely been born in the 90s. Yeah, look at this Two of Cups, y'all. Somebody about to come in and shock the shit out of you with the offer. This could be somebody you cut off too. I ain't even gonna hold you, y'all, because that Queen of Swords, she be ready. She got that thing on her. She got that thing on her. It's the Empress. Like, people think that the Empress is all soft and pretty and this, that, and the other. And I'm getting a notification from Andre Rayu. "We wish you a Merry Christmas." So for some of you, something is coming on Christmas or around Christmas, between Christmas and the New Year, Christmas and Valentine's Day is what I'm hearing. But yeah, people think that the Empress is all soft. No, she's all for a queen. So that means she got that thing on her too. She can defend herself. For some of you, you've been cycled through each queen to strengthen each part of you, and now you have become the Empress. Or for some of you, your feminine that you're with, she's really stepping into your power, into her power rather, and you're about to see it. She's been working hard on herself. Hmm. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. Some of you are pregnant, are about to get pregnant, or you're birthing something new that, again, is going to shock everyone, possibly shock the world. This is something that you've been working on. Notification just came through, so it confirms what I'm about to say. Yeah, some of you are definitely getting married, or you're already married in a commitment already. You are definitely about to get proposed to, and it's showing up in two different places. This offer here, this new beginning. And y'all know, if y'all been with me for a while, this is my engagement card, the Ace of Pentacles. Some of you are getting pregnant on your honeymoon, or it's what in theory would be your bachelorette night, You gonna spend that night with your person and y'all gonna do the nasty. That's when y'all gonna create y'all baby. For some of you too, you're going to shock everyone at your reception because you're already pregnant when you get married. For somebody, I'm definitely getting the vision of like when he goes up for the garter belt, he's gonna come back down with the garter belt and the ultrasound picture or a onesie or something, and that's how y'all gonna tell y'all families. I feel like y'all gonna practice that too, and he is gonna be excited to practice it. I don't know who you got, but they a freak, and more power to you. And they got a big thing too with that Ace of One, or at least it'll satisfy you. I'll put it like that. Somebody is definitely getting some holiday D. Ooh, you ain't gonna want to hear this, y'all. Some of you, but it's some of you that it was a relationship that's dead, that is dead or was ended or something. This person gonna come back around and apologize to you. They may have lied to you or caused unnecessary burdens, but they want to bring clarity now and apologize with that Knight of Cups. They may have been watching you before they approached you. They wanted to make sure that, things were clear, that you were single first before they approached you. Um, I feel like whether you were single or not, they were still going to approach you because their intuition was telling them to. I feel like it was only what was right, is what I'm hearing. Um, or that's what spirit was telling them. Yeah. For some of you, spirit had to push this motherfucker to boss the hell up. Not me hearing Blade Icewood. Boss up and get this money. For some of you, that's what this person had to do. They had to boss up and get their money up before they could come to you and have this happiness with you. But maybe they weren't confident enough to tell you that. But now, like that, they in this big daddy energy or whatever with this King of Wands. For some of you, shit, they had to wait until they were in a different position or they didn't feel right being in the position that they were trying to court you or be with you in a certain way. Shit, for some of you, they breadcrumb the shit out of you and you distance yourself because it's like, I thought you liked me. I thought you liked me. Or I thought you cared about me. For some of you, you felt juggled in a certain way. It may not have been like a physical third party where they were dealing with a someone else, but it was maybe a something else, if that makes sense. Why am I hearing ho ho ho? You about to be somebody's ho ho ho, but I don't feel like it's gonna be in a bad way. Some of y'all, you still got time. Go ahead on Amazon and buy that lingerie that you was looking at. You might as well just go ahead and get it, babe. He coming. He coming. He's coming. Is there anything else? I heard no. So I'm gonna leave it there, y'all. But wish fulfillment is here. Yep, wish fulfillment of the heart. Adjacent possibilities. Your balance is coming, your person. Your better half. Yep, they coming with some truth. But anyway, I'm gonna leave it right there, y'all. Thanks for rocking with me. Thanks for being here. I appreciate you. Make sure you catch the replay if you're just coming in. I am going to drop my booking link below and on the community board, but just give me one little TT to do it. But I appreciate you guys for being here and locking in with me and for coming back. For those of you who are new, welcome. For those of you who are returning, gang, gang, what up, though? But yeah, expect good things, y'all. Everything isn't gonna be shitty and negative all the time, you know? So that's what I have for you. Thanks for being here. Peace, y'all.